Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Pratham, and in today's video we are going to see how to install the Oracle VM VirtualBox and run our Debian 13 ISO image through that, and then we can access our Debian 13 through the VM terminal. So let's begin the work. So first I have come to Google and I've just typed Oracle VM VirtualBox, and then inside this, if you open this, you get the official website to download, and click on this download button. And since my OS is with respect to Windows, I'm going with Windows host, and if it's Mac, please go with Mac OS, and if it's Linux, please go with Linux distribution. If you click on this, the installation will start. You'll get a link for installation, but in my case I have already installed the VirtualBox. Please once you are done with once you get this exe file, double click on it and just select the location where you want to download, and it will select the C drive for some of the files, and you can place it in the rest. You can place it in other location as per your requirement, else you can go with as it is. So in my case I have gone with as it is, and now the next part is I have to download Debian 13 ISO image. So for that I'm coming to the original documentation, that is debian.org/downloads. So once I come here, I get this image. So once you click on this, the image will be downloaded. So in my case I have downloaded that, and then we need one more image for the Debian 13, so that is VBox guest additions. So suppose if you want to transfer any file from the Windows to the Debian VM box and try to access them, then you need some of the packages that we need to import. So for that, vguest box is required. So for that you have to type like vguest addition.iso image download in the Google, and just come to this links 7 to 8 vguest down additions is the latest version. So once you come on this, click on this link, that is http download virtualbox.org, and 7 to 8, there you find this VBox additions 7.2.8 ISO. Just click on this and the image will get installed for you in seconds. So once you are done with this, our main setup is ready, and then we can start our progress. So open this, you will get this interface. As soon as you open this, you will get this interface. This is our Oracle VM interface. So once you are done with that, you have something called as new. Just click on this and give Debian 13 as the name, and the folder is automatically selected. And if you have not selected the image, please select the image. So in my case it is Debian 13, and the OS edition, there is no need to select that, and OS is Linux and distribution is Debian. Once you are done with that, just click on this setup unattended guests, and here we have to give the password. In my case I'm giving as root, and root, if in your case it's as per your wish, you can give it as per your requirement. And then the guest additions, in my case I am giving the Oracle VM with VBox guest addition.iso, which I installed. But in your case, it's the location might be different. Please give please select that location, and then the memory, how much you want to give. The base memory is your 4 MB. So as per your computer requirement, you can drag this and you can select. So let it be from, in my case I don't use more, so I'm just giving this much. And CPUs, so if you have more a block of more block of project to run on the Debian 13 VM box, so one CPU is now never enough. So available CPUs are 24, so at least you can allocate minimum 4 CPUs and try to work with that. And then specify the virtual hard disk. So in my case I'm allocating at least 20 GB, because I was using more projects to run on Debian 13 in the VM box, so I'm allocated 20 GB. And in your case it's as per your wish. You can just drag this and select how much ever you want, and you can allocate the same. So I think we have completed the main setup. So if you have done this, just click on the finish and your setup is done. And once you are done with this, you have to come to machines. So you have this Debian ready, and in your case it will be Debian 13 if you have done. So once you have done with that, you have to just click on start. Once you click on start, the powering up VM is powering up, and then you can start accessing the Debian 13 or 12 version. So I'm just showing you, so you can proceed with the installation. So why I am not again proceeding with Debian 13 is it takes my more CPU memory, and again it blocks the things start get freezing. So it's same, the version is different, it's Debian 12 and 13, but image, it's just a point of image, but rest everything is same. So once you are done with that, you come to this interface, and then what to be done. So let's see what it shows. So we have to wait until the screen loads. So once you are done with that, you can just try with the commands of some Debian commands which we can see. So it is installing and setting up the basic requirements what it needs. So once that, let it finish that. So it needs some time to set up. So yeah, now you can see our VBox user is here. So once I come here, I have given the password as root, I am giving the same thing, and I'll give enter. I'll give root and I'll give enter. Let's close this. So it's waiting for logging in. Is, yeah, it's now logged in, and we are on our Debian terminal, Debian OS. So this is our Debian OS, and then we can test our things is working fine or not. Just come to in the search, just type terminal. It might be a bit slow because of the CPU, because it is running on our Windows OS, and then we have installed the Oracle VM, and then we are going with this. So it usually happens. So then you can just type with some of the commands, uname -a. So we are getting our Linux Debian 12. So in your case it will be Linux Debian 13, and you can check the release lsb -a, and you can see this is bookworm, and if I'm not wrong, in Debian 13 is some triple x something, it will come as, yeah, Debian 13 version. I'll just check. Trixie, so it's Trixie, so you get that there, and you can check the host name also. Debian 13 is Trixie, so in my case it is bookworm, and then host name CTL. You can just type this host name CTL, and you get the information of the hosts. So you can do whatever you want with this, and then you can do uptime, system uptime. So you get the system, how much time it is running. So since it is 2 minutes from that time, you can do that. And for there are some more commands for package management, you can do that. You can do apt update, and you can do apt upgrade. So, and you can also do apt full upgrade. So these are the commands I'm just giving you, but I'm not doing it here because I have some of the softwares installed already in my device, but you can do that. And then if you want to list the files, so you can do ls-lsh. So all the things will be shown to you, and if you want to copy something, you can use cp-r src/dest. So if you want to copy recursively, you can use this. And then if you want to move, you can use mv file and new name. So what file name is there, you can give that, and you can rename the file. Then if you want to remove or delete the file, you have to use rm-rf slash direct, in which directory it is and what file name you want to delete. So you can delete that. And then if you want to see the storage df-h, you can use this, so it shows how much it is using storage, how much storage it is using, and what is using how much. And if you want to see the memory, you can use this free-h. So in my case I had allocated approximately 11 GB, so totally how much is there, and available is 8.2. So you can use this. And if you want specifically about the disk space df-h and slash, you can use this. So disk space, I have 45 GB and use this 21, and in your case you can use that. Then we can check our ip addresses, IPR for routing, and we go with test the connectivity ping google.com if Google is working. So if it is returning with bytes, then our system is working fine. Yeah, so these are the basic commands we had to do. Let's see the disk and storage lsblk. These are the basic commands. It shows everything. And partition info, if there is any partition in the disk, you can just use this command fdisk-i. So if there is no disk, there is no partition, so it is giving this. So if you insert any SD card to your system, so I think there will be a partition and you can use that partition as well, then it will be shown. So then if you want to turn off this, just click here, and you have night mode and dark mode. So you can use this, and dark mode here and light mode here. So there are different configurations. And if you close this, in your activities you have a menu, and this is again like a similar OS like Windows, but the configurations are different. And here apps, you have to come here and do like this, select the required app and use, but you can do whatever you want. It's similar to Windows. Yeah, this is the thing we are going to see in this video. And if you want to power off, just click here, and we have something called as power off, logout and restart. So here I'm going with power off, and click yes for power off. So once it is done, the system will reboot. So once it is done, and it will again go back to your main screen. So this is how we access our Debian from our Oracle VirtualBox. So I hope this video was useful, and again we'll meet in the next video with the next setup concept, and we'll try, these are the practical concepts, so we'll try to learn some more concepts on this. Okay, so thank you.